Hi, boys and girls. Today I am here to share with you an amazing new book written by Miranda Paul and illustrated by Ebony Glenn. This story is called Speak Up and about the importance of using your voice, or maybe not even your voice, to speak up for what you believe is right. Speak Up, written by Miranda Paul, illustrated by Ebony Glenn. There are times we should be quiet. There are days for letting go. But when matters seem important, speak up and let others know. With so many ways to speak up, like a sign, a smile, a shout. If we could make things better, why not let our words come out? When you're being introduced and they get your name all wrong, speak up, say your name. You are you, and you belong. When someone spreads a rumor and you're sure it isn't true, speak up, state the facts. Truth can open up our view. When a rule just isn't fair or has gotten much too old, speak up, work for change. Justice comes when we are bold. When a person wounds another with their words or with their fist, be an ally. Safety comes when we persist. If you see someone who's lonely or they're having a bad day, speak up, share a moment. Kindness goes a long, long way. When you make a small mistake, even if you didn't know, speak up, say you're sorry, learn to listen, learn to grow. When you have a special day or you're given something neat, speak up, shout your thanks. Gratitude makes life so sweet. When you're sad or packed with feelings and the world seems dark and gray, speak up, ask for help. Friendship chases clouds away. When trees and creatures suffer from our quick and careless choices, speak up, rally others. Nature needs our mindful voices. When you have a scary secret about someone getting hurt, tell a grown-up. Courage sometimes means you blurt. When the group is taking one path, but you know it's not the way, speak up, change directions. Leaders don't always obey. When some people speak up loudly, and your words might whisper quiet, one voice can make a difference. So don't hesitate. Go try it. So boys and girls, there is some really interesting back matter in the back of this book, so I do want to share it with you. The author, Miranda Paul, has this interesting author's note in the back of the book here. It says, in school, I was mostly a quiet kid. I remember feeling knots in my tummy when I had to talk to grown-ups or answer questions. I'd clear my throat many times to prevent my voice from cracking. Singing and acting helped me overcome my nervousness and become confident in the power of my voice. As a parent, I've encouraged my children to speak up when things really matter. One day, my son bravely told a teacher about a student who brought a weapon to school. Speaking up allowed his classmates to stay safe. Remember, there are many kinds of communication we can use to help ourselves, others, in our world. One person truly can make a difference. Peace, Miranda Paul. And I know that we have many difference makers here at Field School. And on this page, we also have many different examples of difference makers. So we have, for just a couple, Ruby Bridges, Thurgood Marshall, Malala Yousafzai. Now, over here we have when should you speak up? So we might not always need to use our voice. Sometimes we might need to be quiet and let it go. That is, if the situation is harmless, if kids might be able to solve the problem on their own, if the bad behavior is by accident or mistake, if you're trying to get someone in trouble, if the problem can wait to be solved later. But most definitely speak up and let others know if someone is hurt or is going to get hurt. Adult help is needed. The bad behavior is on purpose. If you're trying to get someone out of trouble, if the problem is an emergency. Now, you might also want to know, if you don't want to use your actual voice, there are also many other ways you can speak up without saying a word, like making a sign or a work of art, being a witness and recording what you see or hear, attend a march or a peaceful demonstration, refuse to join in negative behavior, send a thank you card, give a gift, smile, or wave. You can also sign a petition, write a letter, cast a vote, volunteer your time, donate money or goods, and read books all about kinds of people and experiences. And that's what helps us learn about others and differences. Another special note is that the mural that the students were painting were some pretty influential people who were not afraid to stand up. And those pictures were of Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai, Martin Luther King Jr., and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And as we know, that's one of our faves. So, one other thing I wanted to show you is it says there are times we should be quiet. There are days for letting go. But when matters seem important, speak up and let others know. So, boys and girls, I'm going to give you the challenge of speaking up for something that is important to you and continue learning about others, because it is important to learn from others' experiences so that we can be the best version of ourselves. I hope you enjoyed this amazing story by Miranda Paul, and I hope that you continue to speak up and make a difference in our world.